The year is 2032. A crisp morning sun rises over Washington, D.C., spilling gold across Union Station's marble arches. The crowd waits in silence. Press, engineers, government leaders, ordinary citizens, all staring toward the gleaming silhouette on the platform. A metallic hum fills the air, low and resonant, like the heartbeat of progress itself. Cameras flash. The doors slide open. The age of the Amtrak Avelis Xplorer 2032 has begun. This isn't just another train. It's the symbol of a reborn America on rails. Faster, cleaner, smarter, and prouder than ever before. For decades, the United States watched Europe, Japan, and China race ahead with high-speed marvels. But now, it's America's turn to lead. Design reveal. The Xplorer 2032 glides forward, its aerodynamic nose slicing the air like a jet at takeoff. The body is sculpted from carbon titanium composite, painted in Amtrak's tricolor livery, crystal white base, oceanic blue sweep, and a single streak of Liberty red racing down its flank. Every line, every surface, has been shaped by wind tunnel precision. Engineers call it the most aerodynamic train ever built on American soil. It stands 12 feet tall, 670 feet long, and can reach a breathtaking 400 kilometers per hour, 250 miles per hour, without a whisper of mechanical strain. Sensors hidden beneath the shell constantly read airflow, temperature, and vibration, adjusting micro flaps in real time to reduce drag. Inside the cockpit, there are no traditional gauges, only AI-assisted holographic displays. The driver's seat feels more like a spacecraft's command chair than a train console. The control system, called Avelis Core, analyzes data from thousands of sensors, making micro-corrections to traction, braking, and stability faster than any human reflex. Birth of the Xplorer project. 5 years earlier, in 2027, Amtrak faced a challenge: modernize or fade. The Northeast Corridor was aging, passengers were demanding greener travel, and private electric car companies were winning hearts. So a bold idea took root: a next-generation electric train designed, tested, and built entirely in America. Partnerships formed between Amtrak Engineering, MIT's Transportation Lab, and the Department of Energy. The codename was Project Xplorer. Thousands of American engineers contributed, from California's silicon foundries to Pennsylvania's steel plants. Every bolt and circuit became a piece of national pride. Power and propulsion. At the core of the Avelis Xplorer 2032 is its revolutionary tri-phase mag drive system, a magnetic propulsion architecture capable of delivering 25 megawatts of power through superconducting coils. The result: instant torque, near-silent acceleration, and zero emissions. Instead of fossil fuel engines, it draws power from ultra-high-efficiency graphene battery stacks charged entirely by renewable grids, solar arrays in Nevada, wind corridors in Texas, and tidal converters off the coast of Maine. Each battery module is monitored by AI to balance heat, charge, and discharge cycles with microscopic precision. When the driver pushes the throttle, you hear no roar, only a deep, smooth pulse that grows until the landscape outside blurs. It's motion perfected. Safety and control. Speed alone isn't glory, safety is its twin. The Xplorer 2032 uses a quantum-encrypted rail communication network that links every train, track, and station across the Amtrak grid. If one sensor detects a vibration anomaly, every connected system knows within a millisecond. AI control towers monitor wind shear, track temperature, and passenger weight distribution, making adjustments before the human eye can even notice. Automatic braking uses magnetic flux reversal, not friction, stopping the entire 670-foot train from top speed in under 2 miles without wearing out a single brake pad. And for emergencies, a dual redundant power line ensures the train can coast safely to the next terminal even if a total grid failure occurs. Public reaction. America responds. As the media drones circle overhead, the crowd at Union Station erupts. News anchors call it the day America caught up. Across the nation, people tune in to watch the live broadcast. Families in Chicago, workers in Dallas, students in San Francisco, each seeing something they haven't seen in years: hope moving at 250 miles per hour. For the first time in a generation, America feels that rush of engineering pride once reserved for moon launches and supercomputers. This is not nostalgia. This is acceleration. Interior tease. Transition to part 2. As the platform clears and the Avelis Xplorer's doors hiss open, light floods the cabin. Inside awaits the future of passenger experience, a symphony of technology and luxury that will redefine what it means to travel across the United States. Fade out right pointing arrow part 2. Inside the Explorer. Clapperboard part 2. Inside the machine. Approximately equals 1,000 words. Cabin experience. Step aboard, and the world changes. The floor glows softly beneath your feet. Air purifiers release cool oxygen enriched with subtle ocean scents. The seats, crafted from recycled Italian leather, adjust automatically to your posture using micro-pressure sensors. Above, a continuous panoramic skylight turns opaque or transparent at the passenger's command. Screens are gone. Instead, augmented reality panels hover in the air, projecting real-time maps, weather updates, and connection routes. You can swipe mid-air to order food, call a steward, or dim the lights. Every action is wireless, seamless, and instant. The train's neural comfort system tracks passenger heartbeats and breathing to tune lighting temperature, cabin sound levels, and vibration dampening, creating what engineers call a moving equilibrium. Dining and leisure cars. The dining car resembles a fine dining restaurant more than a train compartment. Robotic servers glide silently between tables, offering menus sourced entirely from American farms, Washington apples, Texas beef, California wines. Each meal's carbon footprint is displayed beside its name, reminding passengers that luxury can also be responsible. Next to it lies the Innovation Lounge, a co-working space with holographic conference pods. Business travelers can host virtual meetings while streaking from Boston to New York in under 45 minutes. Engineering below the floor. Underneath this comfort lies raw technological muscle. The Explorer's undercarriage is a labyrinth of superconducting lines cooled by liquid helium, transferring electricity at nearly zero resistance. Each wheel assembly contains mag-lev hybrid bearings, reducing mechanical friction by 92%. Maintenance drones patrol the length of the train during motion, scanning every joint and panel with laser precision. When a micro crack appears, nanobot resin injectors seal it instantly, no pit stop required. Sound and stability. At 400 km per hour, most trains roar. The Explorer whispers. Engineers spent 18 months tuning aerodynamic acoustics to keep interior noise below 45 decibels, the level of a quiet conversation. The effect is almost surreal. You're flying across America at jet speed, yet you can hear the click of a pen. Smart connectivity. Each passenger's device connects to Rail-Link 2032, the onboard quantum internet running at terabit speed. Streaming, gaming, virtual reality travel guides, nothing buffers. For safety, a digital guardian AI monitors the network, blocking malware before it can form a single line of code. American landscapes unfold. Outside the window, America rolls by like a living documentary. Appalachian forests, industrial skylines, coastal plains, all passing in a blur of color and memory. The Explorer isn't just transporting people, it's reconnecting the geography of a nation once divided by distance. Crew and automation. A human crew remains, conductors, engineers, stewards, but their roles have evolved. Each wears an exoskeleton vest that monitors fatigue and posture, keeping long shifts comfortable. AI handles scheduling, diagnostics, and traffic control, allowing humans to focus on empathy and safety. Testing trials. Before its first passenger ride, the Avelis Xplorer underwent 2 years of testing across the Mojave Desert test track. Engineers pushed it to limits few machines survive: sandstorms, power surges, simulated collisions. The result? 0 critical failures. It became the first American train certified for continuous operation above 240 miles per hour. Launch moment. Transition to part 3. And so, on the morning of June 4, 2032, with banners flying and drones recording, Amtrak unveiled its greatest creation to the world. The station announcer's voice trembled as he declared, "Ladies and gentlemen, the Avelis Xplorer 2032 is now boarding." Fade out right pointing arrow part 3, the future of American speed. The maiden journey. At 8 a.m., the throttle slides forward. Passengers grip armrests, cameras roll. The train glides, not jerks, out of Union Station. Acceleration builds. 20 miles per hour, 60, 120, and within 90 seconds, the world outside dissolves into streaks of color. The Avelis Xplorer 2032 has officially broken the 250 miles per hour barrier on American rails. Crowds cheer from overpasses. Children wave flags. News drones race alongside, broadcasting live to every screen in the nation. For the first time, Americans see their landscape in motion blur. Energy and sustainability. Every mile traveled is powered by renewable energy. Smart grids calculate optimal current draw to balance the national grid. When braking, the magnetic system returns up to 80% of kinetic energy back into storage cells, enough to power 1,500 homes for a day. The entire life cycle of the train, from materials to disposal, was designed for zero net carbon. Even the paint uses algae-based pigments that absorb CO. Impact on the nation. In the months that follow, America begins to change. Commutes between major cities shrink to minutes. Airlines start reducing short-haul flights. Real estate patterns shift. New tech corridors form around high-speed stations. Environmental groups call it the green transit revolution. The Avelis Xplorer becomes more than transportation. It becomes a cultural symbol, the face of a confident, future-driven United States. Upgrades and expansion. By 2035, additional lines connect Los Angeles to San Francisco, Houston to Dallas, and Chicago to Detroit. Each corridor adopts the Xplorer's modular technology. Future versions, already on Amtrak's drawing board, promise speeds exceeding 480 kilometers per hour, 300 miles per hour. Human stories. Meet Angela Reyes, an aerospace engineer from Arizona who commutes weekly to Boston thanks to the Xplorer. Or Marcus Lee, a 12-year-old whose first train ride inspired him to design his own maglev model. The train isn't just moving people, it's moving dreams. Symbol of American innovation. The launch sparks new investment in rail technology, AI, and green energy. Universities reopen rail engineering programs. Young inventors flood social media with ideas tagged #NextAmtrak. The world watches as the United States regains its reputation as the home of bold innovation. Future vision. Amtrak plans to integrate the Xplorer network with autonomous freight lines and Hyperloop cargo routes, forming a single intelligent grid that covers the entire continental U.S. The goal: travel anywhere within the 48 states in under 5 hours. Cinematic closing scene. Night falls over the Rocky Mountains. A silver streak cuts through the darkness. The Avelis Xplorer 2032, lights glowing like a comet across the plains. Inside, passengers rest, scroll through data streams, or simply stare at the horizon. The rhythmic hum of magnetic propulsion fills the air, blending science with poetry. The narrator's voice lowers. Greater than, in a nation built on motion, progress has always found its track. The Avelis Xplorer 2032 isn't just a train, it's America, accelerated. The camera pulls back. The United States glimmers beneath the night sky, connected, awake, unstoppable. Fade to black.